This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the podcast. That's Justo. I'm Julian. That's Nile.
There you go.
We'll give a shout out to a couple new subscribers. Make sure to follow us on socials. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that and everything. DJ Urge. Penny.
Nice.
Shout out to Penny Ross.
Penny.
That's our number one subscriber right there.
Yep. Number one fan.
Adrian. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Odalis. What up to Adrian, Edward Scissorhands, and Eric McKay.
Nice.
Okay. So, health-wise, what are you guys doing, man?
Health-wise, okay. Well, I've been pretty good. Every morning I run 3 miles.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
You run 3 miles every day?
Yeah. Every
Nice.
morning.
I
And
used
try
to
and run at night,
I used to
but-
do that.
Still during this quarantine?
Yeah. Did it this morning.
This is the best time to be running, man. Do exercise.
Why did
really
I ask him
is.
on the first podcast? Hold on. So, can I ask, like, what's your secret to motivation? Because I told myself I would just walk, and for some reason, after like a day or two, like I told you, I don't know. I just keep telling myself, oh, I'll just do it next time, or yeah, I can always do that tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Like, what innately inside you just makes you? I mean, dude, I'm envious.
I don't know, man. I actually enjoy running. Like, I look forward to it. Like, it's kind of like my me time. Like, I put music on and then I just kind of like zone out. Sometimes like I'm learning Japanese on Pimsleur. I put on Japanese and like I'm running and I'm like listening, I'm learning. Yeah, I think it's like a me time. It took time though. It took like a lot of time, a lot of years for me to get to where I'm at. Like high school, I hated running. I hated it. When in track and field, I was shot put guy. I was a shot put and discus guy. Did not like to run long distance. Maybe short sprints.
Were you a ping pong guy or no?
No, man. Dude,
That was me.
I wanted to be in badminton, bro. I wanted to be in badminton, but it was only for girls, bro. How sexist is that?
That is sexist.
Let's talk about it.
That is sexist. We'll save that one. We'll save that one.
For real.
Badminton is so much fun. It's like tennis, but like you just go like this.
Dude,
Eh.
I would.
Is that with the feather ball? It's
Yeah,
like a
the little feather.
Dude, I
the
wanted
really
to be
tiny-
in badminton in 9th grade. I'm like, bro. I'm like, sorry, it's for only girls. I'm like, what the? What?
Well, Niall, probably because men, genetically you're stronger.
You would knock
Okay.
that little bird out. You'd take
It's
out
about
someone's
finesse.
eye.
You know what I mean?
Well,
But finesse.
you know,
It is. It is.
man, screw that. Because people are playing ping pong. And if you can play ping pong, you can play badminton.
Got it. Duly noted. So back to the running. It's something that you just train your mind to do.
For
and
sure.
eventually-
You start
for sure.
liking it. I love
For
to
sure.
run. When I super fell off it, but like running is my only exercise that I like to do. You just,
Yeah.
because you put, like you said, you put the music on, you get in that sweet spot, and you're just running. You got the adrenaline. Feels good.
Okay. And they say, and tell me if this is fact, like 70-80% of actually being healthy and losing weight and all these things really has to do with your diet
For sure.
opposed to working out, right?
For sure.
So fix the diet and then work out.
It should be both.
They go in both. Like for me personally, right? Like I've always been like a bigger guy. When I was a kid, I was a big fat kid. And then for like I did like a weight loss challenge at the beginning of the year with some cousins.
Okay.
And so I went sort of you know what a keto diet is?
I've heard
Yes.
of it. Yeah.
So I basically did that sort of. So like I basically cut out all carbs, no sugars. That's the rough part,
That's
right?
the thing is everything is
But-
carby. Everything that's good is carby.
Dude, in
Facts.
3 months, less than that, 2 months, I lost 15 pounds.
Okay.
With a combination of running and stuff like that. So like if I didn't just stop doing it and I was doing it now, I'd be hella fit now. But I totally fell off of it.
It's hard. It's not a maintainable like diet.
It's not. It's like a jump start.
Yeah,
You should
it's a
not
good-
do it.
What's it called? Detoxifying.
Yeah,
like
there you go.
experience. I juiced.
That's rough.
and-
Juicing, man. Just
Yeah.
no, you don't need any solid foods. You just juice
All you
fruit.
do is drink juice.
That's it. Which sounds super unhealthy. I don't think anyone should
well,
do
no,
that.
as long as you get the ingredients in there, that's all that matters, right?
I guess.
Vegetables, fruits.
It can't be good to not eat solid food. How did you feel when you were
Well,
doing that?
it doesn't matter if it's solid or it's liquid, right? As long as it's absorbing into your body, right?
Yes.
True. No, it
Yes,
is.
See, I know
right?
a little bit.
Yeah, well, juicing, I mean, believe it or not, like you'll get the proteins, you'll get everything you need, like through vegetables. So, yeah, in 2016, I did my first juice, and it was from this Netflix called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. You should watch that, bro. Anyway,
Sounds
Thank
like
you.
a real.
Thank you for looking at me when you suggested that.
I mean, you started this topic, so this is advice for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So with the running thing, so basically at the end of the day, you just have to do it. I mean,
You
there's
just have to
really
do it.
no-
Start small, man.
Yeah.
Like just shorts,
A little bit.
like run, like literally like from here It's like up the street.
Can I just
take
walk?
your time.
Can I do the walking for an hour? Is that cool?
Walking's good.
Yeah.
For an hour,
Yeah.
that's great. Walk for an hour.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
eventually start just like a light jog. Don't hella sprint. Just do a light jog for however long until you feel uncomfortable. And then the next day you do it again. And you just do it little by little, and soon, before you know it, you're running 3 miles a day.
More importantly,
Right.
are you the guy wearing those Speedos? Are you wearing like short Speedos?
Yeah, what's your running outfit?
Is that you?
No, it's definitely like Nike sweats.
Okay. Because I
You
saw
know.
a guy near Ceremony in Daly City. I thought, no, it wasn't you.
That was not me.
It was they're like up to they're really short.
Like shorts?
Yeah, short.
No.
There's a dude like
Like up
that.
to your nuts.
I don't think that's comfortable.
There's a dude like that in my neighborhood. I see him almost every day. He's practically naked. He had the shortest shorts, and he's always just running. Like, I see him all the time, and he's practically naked running.
And I'm not trying to be
I'm not trying to choke my balls.
I'm not trying to be a
Trying to
dick,
run.
but I'll just leave it at this.
Show it off.
I was in my friend's neighborhood. I was picking up something and I was parked and I saw this guy walking around the neighborhood. Kudos to him for trying to, get healthier. But some people you just see and I'm thinking to myself, to keep it 100, bro, there ain't no hope for you.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just being honest, bro.
There's hope for everybody.
no,
Facts.
I think that's
Everybody.
something. I think that's
It's
something
just how
that
hard you got to commit to it.
I think it's something that we say to be nice, but some people just be like,
Nah.
I don't. Okay, fine.
Nah.
I'm
If you devoted your time to the gym after by the time this quarantine is over, you'd be ripped. Like you'd be like huge. If you
Got it.
actually did it
Got
while we're in quarantine, do 10 push-ups right now.
I could do it, but I mean, I'll do it later. It's okay.
I'll also do push-ups at night.
At
Man,
night?
this guy's like dropping all kinds of gems, bro. This whole
Is that
podcast
like a-
could be about I run 3 miles and then I jog 30 miles. I freaking
Is that like
3
a
miles and 30 miles is a big difference.
I do push-ups. I do back sprints. I play badminton on the side.
Is that a hack to do them at night, or is that just you just scheduling?
I think scheduling.
Okay.
I usually like to do
It's not
it
like you burn more calories when you do it at night or anything weird like that.
No,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think
Never
so.
mind.
Nah.
So we're gonna title this Now's workout secret. It's like do push-ups at night, even though it doesn't do anything.
This is something good to know, like down the road. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
knew you were like super healthy, but I didn't know like all these different steps that you took. That's good to know, man.
Yeah.
So what do you guys have planned for your moms? Do your moms live here in the state in California, or what's going on?
My mom
You?
does not. She lives in Arizona.
Okay, so are you gonna visit her? Or?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's probably a better gift for her is like for her to live, and I don't want to go there and like get her sick.
That's a good point.
You know?
I wasn't even
So-
thinking about that. I don't know why, but you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can't go anywhere right now.
No.
You can't do anything.
No.
Right.
I'm kind of used to my mom not being around because just moving around. So she usually, I'll give her a call. And then when I see her next time, we usually is it weird? We celebrate Mother's Day and these things later on.
No,
You know what I mean?
because you're not together, and then when you guys are together,
Right.
you make up for it.
Yeah, but usually you celebrate Mother's Day and people go out to have brunch. Or
Right.
at least-
If they're around.
if they're around.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I thought let's try this and just so let us know if the audio is going to be good. I thought would it be kind of cool just to surprise our moms and just wish them a Mother's Day.
Give her a call. Does she have FaceTime?
She has no. My mom is the most.
She can't do it.
She does not know technology. I'd be surprised if she knows how to pick up this call.
Okay.
She got an iPhone last year.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's give
Nice.
it a
Exciting.
shot. She may not even pick up. Hang on, guys.
Oh, she on the phone.
That's funny.
She got places to go, people to
picking
see.
up?
You have her under mom's cell, but cell is spelt wrong on her contact. You're missing an L.
Whatever.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, mom.
Hello?
Hey, mom. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
it.
I come back from my work. Yeah.
Oh, she came back from.
Put the phone more to the mic.
Yeah, a little closer.
How's that?
Like right at the end. Your speakers are down here.
Yeah. Can you hear now?
Like this, bro.
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay, good. Hey, it's me, it's Justo and Nile. Say hi to everyone.
What?
It's me, Justo and Nile. It's the podcast show, Less Than Zero. Remember I told you about it. We just wanted to say hi to you. How are you? Say hi.
Yeah, I know. How are you? Is it good morning or not? My time is the morning.
Well, it's afternoon now. Depending when people watch this video, it could be evening. But hey, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day, a pre-Mother's Day to you.
Oh, thank you. And this is very good for me, and make the whole day feel good. I hope a year have many Mother's Day.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
that's
nice.
So
That was-
cute.
That was really well.
That was adorable.
I wasn't expecting that.
God should give mother, once a month. Every month they have one Mother's Day.
Actually, I would say every day.
I agree.
Every day. Oh, that's a little too much, maybe.
Hey, Mom. So we're asking our moms. We're gonna call Niall's mom next. Is there something that you'll never forget when I was younger? You know, something. It could be. Hopefully, it's something good. Hopefully, it's not bad. Is there something that you'll never forget? So, like, do you have a funny story?
Yeah. You know, and when you were very small, like maybe 4 years, 5 years, 4 years, and you can you can lock the door and then keep yourself, watch the house for me. That's very amazing. Because I had to go out, and then so I leave the door closed, and then you were there by yourself.
So I was like the little man of the house.
Yeah, little man. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't remember. You know what's funny?
That's incredible, right?
Yeah,
so small. At that time, you were so small.
I don't remember this story, Mom, but I'm gonna go with it. Okay, cool. Awesome, Mom. Hey, Mom, we'll call you after the podcast. I'll call you after the podcast. Happy Mother's Day, and
yeah, say hello to your co-host.
Hi.
Hi,
Mom.
Hi. We'll see you soon one day when I go to San Francisco.
Hooray.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. I hope the greatest success for you all. All right.
Oh, that's
Aw.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Wow.
keep constant, and then work hard. Keep
consistent.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow. Dropping knowledge.
And at the same time, and keep the social distance. You don't get a corona, and then you're finished. You don't even talk about anything else.
Yeah, that went from.
Be careful of corona.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
we'll definitely be very careful of that. We're not so much doing that right now, but yeah, we're doing the best we can. Thank you, Mom. Okay.
Okay, take care.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wow.
Dude, your mom is adorable.
She's
Yeah.
adorable.
She's
Yeah, well,
so cute.
She is cute. She's an interesting person, man. You spend some more time, and you'll see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, that was
So should
that
I
was,
call?
that was the cutest thing I've ever
I didn't
seen.
expect that story, actually. I thought she was going to tell the story of me peeing, taking off my pants in front of, like, the whole family and peeing, getting up on the table.
Like The Exorcist a little bit.
That happened.
Oh my god. Like you just peed on
Okay.
everybody?
I don't remember. I just remember taking off my pants and, dude, anyway, go ahead, Niall.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
let's go.
calling right now.
She has to be just as adorable as his mom.
All right.
Loud volume.
No pressure. Tell her that she
I
has
think
to
it's
be
loud.
cute. Sounds good.
We have good time?
Yeah. We're good.
Yes.
Hey, Mom.
How are you?
I'm doing good. We're on our podcast right now.
Hey, Mom.
You're live. I wanted to call and wish you happy Mother's Day because we're gonna release this on Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Very sweet.
Yes, I want to thank you for giving birth to me, or I wouldn't be here at the podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
That's true.
This is
Thank you.
true. I always said it's my birthday. I'm
That-
the one that should be celebrating.
That's a good point. It is her birthday.
It's your
really.
birthday. You have two
That's right.
birthdays.
Your
then.
birthday
I
is
gave
her
birth-
birthday.
I got 3 birthdays.
You have
I
3
gave birth-
birthdays. Right. She's got her birthday, my birthday, and Mother's Day. That's what she's saying.
I love it. I love it.
No, I'm saying I got 3 kids. I
Oh.
celebrate all
You're wrong.
That too. I mean, we could do the math on that. No, but as far as like how many birthdays, because like whenever it's my birthday, you do say like it's my birthday too.
Oh.
Yes.
That is true.
right.
That's a good way to look at it. Hey, Mom, I got a question. By the way, this is your other son. How you doing? Julian. The son you don't know about. Is there a story that you'll never forget about Niall when he was a wee lad, when he was a child? Just something that is unforgettably Niall.
Unforgettably Nile. Well, Nile was, I don't know, he was like on a suicide mission most of his life. There's a lot of those. He took my breath away so many times.
Oh.
And anybody, I guess the one that I guess comes out the most is he used to ride his bike. He started walking and running and riding his bike really young in life, so early. So by the time he was maybe in the 1st or 2nd grade, he was riding his bike, but I would limit him to up and down the block, and we had a huge driveway back in New Jersey, and it turned and it came into the backyard, and there was concrete the car could kind of make a little U-turn if it needed to. So there was a little bit of space in the backyard for him to stay in a little backyard and ride circles. We also had trees in the backyard. So I don't know where he got this idea, but he tied a rope to the tree and then tied a rope to his bike. It was a long rope. It's a really long rope. And I'm doing dishes. I'm washing dishes. I'm looking out the window because I could see him out in the backyard. And I just, every now and then I glance up, see if he's okay. And I just watch him like, what is he doing? And he gets on the bike. He ties the rope to his handlebars and to the frame of it. Nice and tight. He's like checking it and ties it around the tree. Nice and tight. Had a good little knot going. Then he gets on his bike and he starts pedaling as hard as he could. And I watched as this rope, extend out, at least 100 yards before it really dawned on me what was about to happen. And of course, it was too late. I dropped what I was doing. By the time, I saw him flying off of his bike because at the end of the rope, the bike stopped and he didn't. And he went flying through the air. And I swear to you, I watched him land on his head.
Oh my God.
I knew my baby was dead. I knew he was dead.
Oh my God.
I knew he had a broken neck. I knew either that or he was going to be paralyzed from the neck down for the rest of his life.
Oh my God.
I just knew. So I ran out the house screaming. And I picked him up and I hugged him and screamed. And I didn't even realize he was looking at me. Because I was just caressing him, hugging him so tight. I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, put me down. There was not one thing wrong with him. Aww. No scar, no scratch.
Hey,
no
Mom,
bump.
he fell on his head and nothing, like he was perfectly fine?
He was perfectly fine. Nothing, nada.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Okay.
I remember my thought process.
Yeah, what was your thought process? You just wanted to see what would happen?
I thought that, I don't know, bro, like some kind of alternate dimension would open up or something like that. So I tied a rope to the tree, tied to my bike, and I wanted to know what happened if I went full speed the opposite direction of the tree. And I pedaled real hard and I figured out.
It was a physics experiment.
It was mainly a physics experiment.
Yeah, you're a genius.
I'm a genius.
That's imagination.
Firsthand, gravity, and dude, it was a split second. I don't even know how to explain it. I was riding a bike and then I'm on my head. The gravity pushed me so freaking fast.
It's amazing.
That's great.
That story is
That was
amazing,
a great
man.
story.
Thank
You're
you.
a great storyteller.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
You
Mom,
really
you
painted
are
a picture there.
You did.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great, the way she did it, man. That was great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
My pleasure.
So again, thank you so much for being amazing. And I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Oh, Mom,
alive,
one more thing I just want to add.
What's up?
He's still doing that. I saw him yesterday. He was still tying the rope to the bike. He's still doing it. So nothing has changed 25 years later.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's all I need to know.
God. I have more crazy stories. But anyways, we'll save that one for later.
Right on.
Save the next one for later.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Love you.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Yo, she's a very eloquent speaker.
That was great.
I
felt like we
very,
just
you get what I'm saying? I'm saying her
Yeah,
wordplay
yeah.
is
No, she's good.
I feel like
Am I right?
we were just at a TED Talk. That was great.
Yeah.
No, my friends we call her the Oracle. The
Nice.
way whenever she gets into things, imagine that story, but something else philosophical. My mom can
This is what I want to do. In a perfect world, if your mom is ever here in the Bay and my mom is here and they align, we got to do the Momcast.
That'd be great.
That would
the
be-
Momcast.
That would be freaking amazing.
That would be cool.
And because they say you learn a
Momcast.
lot about someone through who?
Your mother.
And you guys they'll sit exactly where you're sitting.
Yeah.
Just one episode,
They'll just be
we're
you
gone.
guys.
It's like Freaky Friday or something.
Yeah. That'd be
Hey,
great.
so let's talk about some local. I mean, I guess you could say local, national, man. By the time this video drops, we're definitely going to hear more. But as of now, it's not Friday yet. NorCal, or California, actually, the word is that they're going to be reopening. It's now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, 4 phases. We're going into phase 2, specifically in here in California. They're opening up, right? The governor says we're going to open up soon. And here's the thing with that, and maybe it doesn't seem like that big a deal to me because it's only certain sectors. You know, he says like certain retail establishments, not all. You still can't go inside and actually eat, right? Most of it's going to be curbside pickup, flower shops, bookstores. Again, stop me if I'm wrong, Justo, Nile, but what do y'all think about this? And by the way, I'll give you a number. I'll give you a little fact here. Apparently in California, there's been a 9% drop in corona-related deaths.
Nice.
That's great.
I think I don't know. I go back and forth of it because I feel like I don't want things to open up too soon and then it's just another outbreak.
Which is why they're doing the phases.
Right. And it kind of makes sense to just do little things and then have little things open and have those strict rules in place.
Here's what kind of blows though, man.
So it makes sense.
It makes sense, but here's what blows. I mean, unless I'm wrong, this phase 2 that's starting, that doesn't include restaurants, so we can't go inside, right? And also malls, basically anything with a lot of people or businesses close together are not going to be open. So really, what's changed? Am I wrong? I mean, what really is changed?
Little things like my wife, she sells wedding dresses. She's a manager at a bridal boutique. So under this phase, her store will potentially be able to reopen with certain restrictions.
Potentially,
so
she doesn't know yet.
She doesn't know yet. She's waiting to hear from the owners of the store to figure out if that's going to be a thing.
But here's what I don't get. So let's take that example. Then how come salons and barber shops are not opening in phase 2?
That's in 3. That's in phase 3.
Why not 2? It's not that many people.
I think because when you cut someone's hair, you're in close contact with that person.
Okay.
Makes sense, right? Well, trust me, out of everyone here, I think I need a haircut the most. Which is why I've been wearing a hat the last 3 podcasts.
But you always wear hats.
Lately, I have been. Here, I have been because I don't feel like doing my hair. But like during the week, I have so much product in my hair during the week just because it's so long. I can't do anything with it. It's in that weird in between thing.
But then you always have that excuse to say, "Hey, man, it's quarantine." You know, I mean, it's my quarantine hair.
Justo, I feel indifferent too, because I think that this wouldn't be an issue if our government just, freezed rent or extended the mortgage, however long, we won't be paying mortgage. They'll just put it on the back end, and just really let people just let the curve completely flatten, not just drop 9%, but we should be 90%. That would be great. But
that's phase 4, man. That's gonna be a while.
I know. Yeah. So
and testing and just tracing sicknesses. And
all of that.
That's the biggest thing we could do, but it still hasn't happened.
Right. No, I get it. And I think because people need to pay rent, people are we need to work, we need to do this. I don't think people would be so anxious to work if they didn't have to rely on it. That's that. But on a personal level, I'm glad okay, the drive-in movie theaters is opening back up.
Oh yeah.
I thought about,
and me and my wife love that.
Drive-ins are dope.
Dude, it should have been open. You're in your car.
It's the perfect date. I love drive-ins.
It is, bro.
I agree with you. I saw a article, I think it was SF Gate, and it's my bad. I didn't click the link, but apparently drive-in movie theaters are starting to open up.
Right.
I don't know if it's going to be in this next phase or 2 or 3, but yeah, man. I've never done it. It looks cool. It looks super
been to a drive-in?
Nostalgic. I can't remember, so I guess no.
It's so great. There used to be, when I was a kid, there was a drive-in close to my grandma's house, and the old school drive-ins now you tune your radio and you can hear the movie. Right. But back in the day, they had a little box that would extend out and you would clip on your window, and there'd be a little speaker on your window, and it would play the sound of the movie.
Is it? I mean,
is that just me? Have you guys never seen that or heard?
I've never seen that.
I've seen it in movies.
That was that's how it was. Now you just turn your radio in, you can hear it.
I mean, I've been going to the drive-in theaters since at least 10 years old.
Do they have one here in NorCal?
Yeah. We're going. Me and my wife are going this Friday.
Which
There's one in Concord.
There's one in San Jose and Concord.
Yeah.
And I assume it's just as comfortable, if not more comfortable, than a theater.
Oh yeah, you're in your car. Yeah. If you're lucky enough to know someone with an SUV or a pickup truck, you can make a little bed in the back, relax.
Yeah, bro. People do barbecues, bro. It's freaking lit. Yeah.
It's a culture thing. You don't feel
great.
But if you have a mini, a small car, don't you feel claustrophobic?
No. Do you feel claustrophobic when you're driving?
Well, there's a difference. Driving, you're going to a destination. You're not going to be in your car for the most part. You're not going to be in a car for multiple hours. I'm just asking.
You like to drive though. You've driven hours.
Yeah, I like to drive.
That's the same thing. You're just in one place and you're actually watching something.
You could sit on your trunk or sit on the hood of your car and lay down on your windshield if you don't want to.
Well, next week, give us a recap of what you saw and how it was.
I will.
I'm curious what movies. Yeah, what movies are going to be out?
I don't know. We looked at
a bunch of old movies.
They're current, but definitely not new ones. Like I'm waiting for The Quiet Place 2. That's not out.
Yeah,
but there's
that's
a bunch
gonna
of
be a long
scary
time.
movies that are showing. We're gonna look at some trailers today, but
That'd be dope if they were playing some like really old school movies there. That'd be tight.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Or
That'd
like,
be dope.
Or like watch The Exorcist at a drive-in. That'd be tight.
oh man,
Do you not like scary movies?
No, not at all.
No?
I don't like.
You're not
I'm
a scary movie guy?
Not scary and not sci-fi.
Really?
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, off topic.
Yeah.
There's this girl that we know, me and my wife know.
Uh-huh.
That'd be perfect for Julian.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to say that.
Oh, we're gonna
actually,
set
you've
him up?
met her. Actually,
I know who you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking about.
I
She's
think.
just like him. Like,
Really?
likes the same kind of movies.
So she must be
and
pretty
doesn't
awesome,
like
huh?
Scary. She's pretty awesome. Actually, it doesn't matter. She's not single. So
Oh.
well.
Then why even?
Well, thanks for telling
I'm
me
an
about
asshole.
it.
I'm
why
sorry.
why you gotta tease him like that? There's literally your soulmates, but she's taken.
But look, you know she lives in San Francisco, so soulmates in San Francisco.
You never know, bro. You never know.
Okay. So Corona.
That's so funny. Uh-huh.
I don't know if this is really related.
Or Heineken.
Well, or Heineken. As that things couldn't get any worse, as things taper off with this, now these, you guys know about these, you put me onto this, these murder hornets.
Oh, dude.
They're out of Japan, right?
Freaking me out with that.
Is it Japan?
It's not Japan. Is it Japan?
I read
thought it was somewhere
Japan
else.
yesterday.
I don't remember.
Well, they're out of Asia. I hated to hear about that. Like, if we,
I'm pretty
He
sure
read
it's
it.
not.
He read it. He was like,
like, damn, they're gonna
Not
get mad at us for
again.
this too. This is not our fault. Anyway, these murder hornets, these things are freaking huge. You haven't seen it? Definitely check it out. I saw a video. I just watched. There's a guy. By the way, they spotted the first ones in Washington State in December. So people are worried that it's gonna get bigger. So they're trying to contain the issue. There's a guy. What do they call him, man? There's
Coyote Anderson?
Coyote Peterson.
Peterson.
They call him the King of Sting. So
Okay.
this guy actually
That's a dope nickname.
Yeah.
I like that name.
So he purposely gets stung by all these like dangerous insects just to see what the pain level is like, right?
It's entertaining as hell.
It's
For sure.
entertaining, but this dude's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like the video,
It's
you
bad.
guys saw it, right?
His arm seizes up. He can't move. He's just in pain.
Entirely puffy.
screaming.
Dude, I think it's dope. I mean, he's crazy, but it's dope. It's a good experiment.
It's dope
like
to
so
see.
for other people, like what to do. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that helps, like with
And, like,
finding
if it becomes, like,
venom or some.
if it becomes-
Do they do venom? They don't do venom. Okay, I'll shut the.
Yeah, it's like Venom.
All
Yeah.
right, never mind.
It's like Venom. Like
Yeah.
bee sting juice. That's not right.
No.
That's not
Wait,
it.
are you
I
saying?
know you're trying to help me, Justo. I'll just take this L. I definitely know bees do not have venom.
They do have venom. That's
no,
why
they
it
do.
hurts.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
These hornets
That's
do.
why stings are a thing. That's why.
Okay, I
yeah.
thought snakes only had venom.
I think it's called something else, but it's practically venom.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, I'll take that back.
This dude is obviously doing it for the views, man.
Oh yeah, he gets paid.
Yeah, he's
like
not.
he's huge. YouTube
That was for
channel's
like
huge.
that was for like a TV show, wasn't it? That clip. I thought it was for like a TV show.
he's
Dude, he
got
has a
YouTube-
YouTube. It's
Oh, it was YouTube.
like 4
One of those.
million subscribers.
Hell yeah.
He
You
gets
get stung
paid to
by
do
stuff?
that. People do that.
How much money would it take for you to get stung by one of those hornets?
I was thinking about that, man,
That's a
because
good question.
I mean, it comes down to money. I think that.
You don't. If you're not allergic, you won't die. It'll just hurt a lot.
Well, no, hold on. That's the thing. You think
don't know, though.
he's obviously getting treated after the fact, right?
Right.
Like immediately.
Immediately.
Right. I mean, then yeah.
Like,
I'd be,
if
I-
How much would you do it for?
as long as it doesn't kill me, I'm in.
Have you ever been stung by a bee?
Yes.
Did you have an allergic reaction?
Small puff, and then put some ice on it. I'm all good
That's
after
it?
like
Oh, yeah.
a day or two.
Well, then if you didn't die from it, then
I do it for about 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah.
Shit,
All
man,
right.
how much is rent?
Is that too high?
I'll do it right now.
Would you really?
No.
Man, I do it for
I'm-
$50.
Are you
I
really?
am definitely afraid of bees for sure.
Really?
Well, this is a hornet.
Same.
That's like a freaking.
That's so much worse.
It's like a bee times
That's
100.
like
how
a
big they
bee's
were?
dad.
They compared them to the size of a regular bee. They're like 3 times as big.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You see his face
They're like this.
Look like he wearing a mask.
Dude, it looks like, what's that movie? Mandalorian?
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it.
that's what it is. Looks like
Was there a
Mandalorian.
bee in
That's
the
a
Mandalorian?
Mandalorian.
No, just
bee.
the face.
Oh, the mask. The
Yeah.
mask. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do you think that it's actually going to get that bad where we have to be concerned about it?
There's been killer bees before, and it's fine. You ever see the movie Killer Bees? That was in like the
No.
early 90s.
No.
You got to watch that.
Really?
That'll freak you out.
So you think, but you don't think it's anything we need to be concerned about, seriously?
Not seriously.
No. I
Because-
think this is just funny. I think this
It's
topic's
just an
funny
interesting
because like
thing.
it's like damn aliens yesterday, coronavirus right now. Now killer bees are like in the cut.
Well, the media sensationalizes it. They make it out like it's a big deal. It worked for me. It got me worried. That's why I'm asking you guys,
Oh, yeah.
do you think it's going to be, because they're making it out like it could be a big problem if it's not contained.
that's just. I mean, they make money doing that. So, but you have to look at like realistically, people aren't dying from bees like that. Like, how many bees are really coming from Asia here? Like,
I don't want these hornets around in the same state as me,
right?
Or next door to you. You get what I'm saying,
right? I mean, the chances of dying like in a car accident is way higher than that. So that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't worry.
Okay. Are you stating facts or this opinion?
I'm saying facts.
Okay.
Like your chance of dying in a car accident is like better than like you dying in an airplane. But most people are afraid of airplane crashes because it sounds horrible.
Okay.
You know. So, but it's just funny. Like, damn, the world's ending. Like coronavirus, bees, aliens. What's next? Like, we're like, you know what? Who cares? Like, that's what at this point we're like. That's why I think it's funny. Like, this bee thing is funny as hell because like no one even cares. Like, most people don't.
It's
care.
just a good headline. It makes you
just
click
funny.
on it. If you see a headline that says "killer bees" or "killer hornets," you're gonna click on it.
It's like everything's out to kill you. Like, screw it. Like, screw it. Screw it.
Yeah.
If I get sick, I get dubbed by aliens. And
What if the hornets are the aliens? Didn't think about that, did you?
hell no, I didn't think about that. That's definitely possible.
You think that
the
there's a lot of
UFO
hornets.
came, bro. The UFO picked the bees up from Asia and dropped it off in Washington.
That's it.
That makes sense, bro.
Case is cracked wide open.
That's it. We already solved it.
I'm absorbing everything you're saying. Listen, I'm just listening.
We solved it. We need to hit up WHO right now.
So is that it?
That has nothing to do with WHO.
The Pentagon.
Oh, what's WHO?
WHO is the
World Health Organization.
Is it?
No, that was the first thing that came to mind.
WHO is
where
what are you looking
the
up?
hose
Kate Moss for?
I said who? The World Health Organization. Yeah.
World Health Organization.
Okay, there we go.
That sounds
Right.
that sounds
man.
more real.
So this is kind of related, not at all. Talk about some pop culture stuff, man. Tiger King, it's back, kind of, sorta. It's trending. Nicolas Cage is going to be the Tiger King. Do you guys care about this? Do you think that he's a good fit?
I'm so hyped about that.
I think it's good.
Hyped about the
So
movie
hyped.
or hyped about Nicolas Cage?
I just want to see Nicolas Cage try to be the Tiger King.
He's gonna kill it.
He's gonna kill it.
He's gonna kill it.
It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna.
That's
be
like such his
amazing.
lane. That's his lane.
Oh, it's gonna be good. He's gonna go so full Nick Cage in that role.
I
It's
do
gonna
get
be
that, but
great.
do you think there would have been other candidates that would have been better? Is there anyone else that you would have liked to see?
No, I think Nicolas Cage is gonna be
I
perfect.
know it's hard to think.
He's
of
gonna
someone
dye
else.
his hair blonde. He's gonna put piercings in his ears.
He's gonna have that crazy mustache.
It's
He's gonna
gonna
wear
be
the-
perfect.
A lot of
bro.
people were saying Joe Dirt, David Spade.
Oh, David Spade.
Yeah.
he could do it, but like I don't think. I
No,
think he's not.
Joe
gonna,
Dirt is too little.
Yeah, he's little.
Come on, it's TV, bro. Use some CGI or something. Use some special effects. Make
Why
him
we gotta
taller,
do
man.
all that when you could just get Nicolas Cage?
Okay, now let me throw you a curveball. You know how everything is like very convenient, very expected? Like Nicolas Cage, all these characters, Brad Pitt, yes, they're a shoe-in for these roles, right? Because they're scruffy, they're men, you know, they can put a mullet on them, they'll look just like the guy. What would it not be even more entertaining if you go at a left field and choose someone like Bobby Lee?
To be
The Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That sounds more like a sketch than anything.
Why? Because of Mad
I'd
TV.
watch that.
But what I'm saying is, why make things so expected when we could just turn and just do a total 180 and cast? I'm not saying Bobby Lee specific, but someone that just you would never expect. Now imagine that. Then you get potentially great movie, and you get entertainment. The fact that who the hell is this person playing this, playing this role that I never would have expected. Get what I'm saying? Because it could be amazing.
You could be right,
I think
Julian.
it would be amazing.
I just think it's funny. Julian's idea is like, I know he has like this thing, like Asian Hornets and then coronavirus. Now you're saying
it's got nothing to do with him being Asian.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen though.
Go ahead.
Bobby Lee's gonna play this character, and all of the conservatives and all that stuff, like from where Joe Exotic is, they're gonna hate more Asian people because Bobby Lee's playing him. And then you're gonna come back on the podcast and be like, "This is fucked up."
I don't think
They
so,
hate
man.
Asians because Bobby
No.
Lee took.
But Joe Exotic was a different dude. He wasn't you know what I mean?
Just it would not make sense for an Asian to play Joe Exotic. It just wouldn't.
I mean,
so
he had how
people
many
are
husbands
gonna.
he have? 5 husbands. He's gay. So if you're fucking with someone like that, you're a different person anyway.
It doesn't make sense, which is why it's so great.
It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I'm down with flipping this. I've been saying James Bond. There should be a black James Bond.
There
for
you
like at
go.
least 10 years. That'd be dope. But
Idris
people
Elba.
get pissed, and the
Well,
world keeps on spinning.
Screw those people, man.
Yeah, you're right.
How you gonna change the world
I
unless
wish
you
I
want to
could
start
pull the
making?
levers, man.
Yeah.
I
There
wish
you
I
go.
could.
We should make our own James Bond. You'll be James Bond.
Okay,
Put you in a suit. That'd be gangster.
Boom.
That'd be
There you
dope.
go.
that'd be dope. I'm down
Let's
with that.
talk about his buddy Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Hey, what's that thing she says, man? Hey, cats and kittens. Hey, cute cats and kittens.
Hey,
No, hold on. What'd she say?
Hey there, you cute cats and kittens. Yeah, is that it?
Anyway, so you guys see that video of her getting pranked by those YouTubers?
I did.
No, I didn't see that.
British
it sounds
YouTubers.
sad.
Bro. These British.
You can't prank an old lady even though she murdered her husband.
It wasn't mean, though. It wasn't mean. Basically, they said that they were working for the Jimmy Fallon show on the Tonight Show, and they want to interview her. And if you know her, she's not doing any press because of people accusing her of killing her, disease or her husband. And she's basically, she's not talking to anyone, right? So they basically arrange a stream, and they say, "Oh, Jimmy you can't see him, but he'll be asking the questions," right? And they kept it really PC, right, Niall? Just basically about cats, but they use sound bites. They use sound bites. They just downloaded different sound bites from past interviews, and
of Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, so Jimmy Fallon asking her questions.
And they pressed a button, and they used it to respond to her. Like, hey, how's it going? And they found all these clips of Jimmy Fallon. It's pretty amazing what they did to get all those sound bites to conduct this fake interview.
Right.
But they had Jimmy Fallon, but they did not have him on screen, so...
Yeah.
They got away with it.
Yeah.
So was the interview just like basically just a normal?
Yeah, it was very general
interview?
questions like, how are you handling this whole thing going on right now? Very general.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Because those are the ones that you can get Jimmy Fallon asking those questions.
Exactly. But also you can't go too direct because obviously then that would have tipped her off. You know what I mean? And they kept it just really cat related. I was more entertained the fact that more behind the scenes how they pulled it off. I don't know about you, but it's just more about how
the technical aspect.
You got to see it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. I'll give them that. I think what they did was a move, to be honest.
You don't think it was smart? Smart as
No,
hell?
man.
Especially
But dude, me and my wife were watching
her.
that. We were like, dude, this is messed up. Because they had her do like embarrassing stuff. Like they had her put on this hat.
Yeah,
And then,
you gotta wear the
okay,
flower hat.
take off the hat. And then they made her put the hat back on. And she's thinking she's on Jimmy Fallon. And they're just with some British freaking talking dudes on YouTube. Like it's just...
Bro.
It's messed up. Because the thing is, what if she didn't kill this dude? And like people are just harassing her.
You mean her husband?
Her husband, yes.
I think she did.
I don't think she did, to be honest.
You talked to her?
Yes. I got the real interview.
Tell her I said hi.
No, I won't.
I agree though. It's a little even like you said.
It's just
we don't
mean,
know,
bro. Because what
mean.
if she didn't do it? But like these guys are harassing her, wasting her time on this freaking fake Zoom call.
All right, here's the thing. They asked her. She found out about it after the fact. Just recently, actually.
She found out.
She found out, and
What happened?
she's cool with it. She actually was a good sport and laughed
What
it
did she
off.
say? I gotta look in this.
She actually gave them props for being so creative. And here's the thing. She actually said it was kind of positive in a way. They weren't mean to her.
No, you're right.
They
You're
weren't.
right. I'll
you're
give
saying
them
the
that
act-
because she wound up promoting the exhibit and then like a charity she's doing and all that. So like I get it. Like overall, it's cool, but I think what they did was borderline identity theft, to be honest. And I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna get arrested. Jimmy Fallon, they got his voice, and then they got her to sign a contract and everything.
It's
and
awesome.
then I'm like,
awesome.
what legal lines is there to do all that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. While I'm watching it, I'm not thinking that at all, and I'm not thinking that now. I guess I'm the insensitive one.
Yeah.
And I think she killed her husband because someone doesn't. Not to go too long on this. Someone just doesn't disappear. No clues whatsoever. And that was what, like 10, 15 years ago? Like it just doesn't happen. No clues. She disappeared. I mean, do you know how they met?
I know.
What?
Yeah, I know how they met.
She was 18, 19.
And he was 22 years older than her.
And he was looking to get laid, picked her up. That's boom, boom, boom. You can imagine what happened.
Uh-huh.
She knew he had money. The whole thing is just someone.
Here's one thing too.
Go ahead.
Every month while she was on her period, he went to Costa Rica for a week to bang some girls.
She knew about it though.
Of course she knew. He told her. Yeah. But the thing is, when he disappeared, that's when he was going on his trip to Costa Rica. So he could be in Costa Rica right now dead or chilling. Regardless, it didn't have to be so black and white. Like
I don't know if you're
she
stating
killed him.
facts right here.
I'm stating facts.
No, he was not. He did not go to Costa Rica. They checked. He did not. He was in
He was
state.
on his way.
No.
They didn't wait. How do you know where he was? You can't find his body. All they saw was his van before he got to the plane.
If he was on his way to Costa Rica, they would have seen the travel history. You see what I'm saying? Anyway,
We don't know that.
tomato again. Tomato again.
I just think it's so easy to be like, I would just feel like she'd be smarter than that. Like if he just disappeared, got all his money, and then got him eaten by tigers. I just don't think
There was family members that were, well, I know
His
you're,
family, they're
I know
biased
what you're
as
gonna
hell.
say. I know what you're gonna say.
Well, yeah.
But extended family of his even said that she was mad shady. But I know what you're gonna say they're biased.
Of course.
Eh,
Their dad disappeared, and they know she was in a toxic relationship.
it's convenient. Tomato.
Tomato. I am Team Carol Baskin. I don't want
Carol
to say it like
Baskin?
that, but I
Carol
don't think she did it. I'm the
Minority?
Yeah, the minority.
There's doubt. There's doubt.
for sure.
She's under investigation, so in the next couple months, couple years, let's see what happens.
They're not gonna find out. There's no body. It's impossible. It happened 20 years ago.
We'll see what happens.
There's murders, like real. Oh, can't say real murders, but you know what I mean.
There are real
like there are
murders.
things on trial that happened like literally 30 years ago. It can't. Like
Yeah.
there's no samples.
Right, but you never know because sometimes things do come up in time.
I don't know. I just feel bad for her because if she didn't do it and like this documentary came out, she's getting harassed every day. She can't do interviews. She probably can't go to the store without being harassed. It sucks.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
I get it.
Man.
It's fair.
I'm hearing
Because
what
you
you're
don't know.
saying.
Innocent until proven guilty. 100%.
Hey,
And if the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
there you
I
go.
was gonna-
If the tiger, just kidding.
Thanks, OJ. I appreciate that, man. We were supposed to talk about this last week. Do you guys want to talk about the OnlyFans thing?
I don't know. Do you have an OnlyFans?
I do not, but I've thought about it. Now, tell me what you think about this. This is off Meg Thee Stallion, Beyonce's remix and her verse with OnlyFans. This is actually interesting to me. OnlyFans accounts when that song dropped increased. Does this sound kind of low? 15% for that day. Only 15%. I thought it would have gone, I don't know, 50 or 60%.
Oh,
That's
man,
a lot.
that's a
15 is a
lot.
lot. 15 is a lot.
15 is a lot.
I'm just looking at the number.
So wait, so when it came out, there was a 15% increase
when the song
in accounts?
dropped. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's new accounts or subscriptions, however you want to say it, increased by 15%. But it's Beyonce; she's the queen. I thought it would have been a lot higher, but I'm looking at the wrong number. You're right. Maybe
15% is a lot. 50,
Yeah.
60% is nuts. Like that's nuts. That's like everyone downloading like Instagram or something like when it came out.
so. I don't know if my friend's BSing me or not. I don't think he is because he's just the type of guy to do that. He'll do anything for money. He's a hustler, right? He says that he says he has an OnlyFans and he jerks off on his OnlyFans account. What, Justo? I'm being serious.
I believe you.
He says
that's why I'm making that face.
He says he doesn't tell me how much he gets paid, but he says he makes money off it. And his thought process on this, I'm asking him why, and his thought process is, well, it's something I do daily anyway. Why would it? right.
Damn, that's
why?
a 200 IQ right there.
Why would it?
Funny.
Why am I doing this for free?
Right. Why would I get paid for it?
So did he say how much money he gets?
No, he didn't.
No.
Huh.
Man,
We need to know, bro. That's
we need
whack.
to know.
I was thinking about calling him, but he would get pissed.
Really?
If I said it, he would get pissed.
Calling it out.
Absolutely.
But we don't know his name.
Dude,
It should
he's
be
the
his
type
voice.
of guy
Yeah,
that
shout
would,
out his OnlyFans, get more subscribers.
For real. This dude's
Right?
a freaking
I don't know. I never asked him.
entrepreneur.
Go
I never
all
asked him.
in. There's a lot of people have it now.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Like, would you? I mean, we don't have one yet. I've thought about
We
it.
don't have one yet.
Well,
We're not
'cause-
going to make
He
one.
said yet.
Yeah.
But
We're
it's
not gonna make
normally, normally you would think like people that are in porn and adult, whatever, in adult movies, they do it. But now everyone's doing it. Would you? Have you thought about it? You guys going to?
No, of course not.
Nah, man.
I say good if you're doing it, good for you. Get your money, do your thing. It's not my thing. That's it.
Could one?
Respectfully.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
do what you if you're open to it. If that's your thing, like no judgment for it at all.
Yep.
Could one wear a mask and hide who they are and their entire and just go under a different alias and create an account?
Yes, for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I mean-
you can get away with that.
You can get away with it publicly, but like internally, they're gonna need like checking account, all that stuff. So
But
the
that's
money
not
can
public
transfer.
information. Do we know?
That's information that's,
probably
on
not.
OnlyFans. And
Right.
somebody like in the FBI can like say, "Hey,
I'm not worried
Julian."
about that.
The FBI knows everything
Bro,
anyway.
I'm just saying though, you can get your ass exposed and be like, "Hey, Julian, you made an account, made this money, did this for X amount of years."
I'm looking at it right now, actually. I got to check it out. I would only do something like that. I would only entertain what this guy I know, friend of mine, does if, well, too late now, but if it would never link back to me. That's why I'd wear a mask.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna do it, and you're gonna get the FBI is gonna call you into their office. They're gonna be, sir, do you have an OnlyFans under the name Asian Tiger King?
Why would you accuse that? He looks at your ID.
Is this you or not, sir?
It says race Asian on his ID. Sir, it's just a hunch.
I would say, I don't know you. I don't know you. I plead the fifth. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's just
Yeah.
social media in general, how like you can just monetize anything and everything. Especially like, especially if you're like a hot girl. I mean, as long as you dress sexy, it just seems to me like you can really, if you're smart about it, you can make money, man. Whether it's OnlyFans or TikTok.
You don't even have to be like naked. You just have like saucy pictures.
Absolutely not. You just look sexy, and you just like I saw like half these girls just kind of stare to like music, and they just like kind of
really bizarre.
Yeah.
like OnlyFans. Okay,
No, this is
I
on
know
TikTok.
a friend who's. Oh, you're talking about TikTok?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm just saying in general, man.
TikTok.
Oh.
Like in social,
Just in
media
general,
Just
talking
in
about
general.
women.
Well, that's been a thing since social media has been a thing.
It is.
For sure. I mean, yeah, women are gonna flex on it. They control it. So,
Flaunt
but like
it if you got
OnlyFans,
it.
I can see OnlyFans like being cool. Like I have a friend who like makes beats, and he's like he started an OnlyFans, and he's like making beats and showing on OnlyFans. Like so, but I think because
You only hear
when we
about
think
the
about
porno part of it.
OnlyFans, we think of porno. So like personally, I'm like I don't want to start an OnlyFans because it thinks like, but. I guess generally it'd be dope to have something where people are supporting you like no different than Patreon, but like right there through the source. I think it's cool. It just depends on what you want to do. Your friends jerking off, it's not really what I want to do.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm just gonna get his information if you know. Guess not.
I'm good. No, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
essentially, if you have like something unique to offer, I totally get it. Then you have something to sell. It's just another platform. Just trying to figure that part
That's why
out.
I've always been like a fan of Patreon, because that's what that is. It's just there's no porn on Patreon. It's just
Right.
your art, and people can pay money to see your art.
Right.
And it's a good way to sustain or to help support artists who aren't big mainstream artists. That's
Right.
why that's why OnlyFans, if you're doing porno stuff on it, good for you. Whatever you got to do to do your dream. Yeah.
I wonder. Do you guys ever
Follow
wonder,
your heart? Is that
Maybe follow your heart.
Follow
There
your
you go.
dreams,
Follow
follow your
your
heart.
heart. There you go.
Do you guys ever wonder when, like, how far social media is gonna go? Do you guys ever think how far is it gonna go? And at a certain point, I don't know, man. Do you think that it also really unhealthy, right? Because these expectations that it kind of sets for us. You guys ever thought about that?
That's been a conversation since social media.
It has been, but I mean,
it's good. You ever watch Black Mirror? There's an episode about like how intense social media can get. I think it's gonna be something like that.
You should watch Black Mirror. I think it'll answer all of your questions.
Yeah, watch
all
all
those
of Black
deep questions
Mirror.
about social media. You should just answer.
You need to watch Black
I mean,
Mirror.
you
I'm like
should watch
torn,
it.
bro. It's like, man, I love it, but then there's a part of me that hates it because you're always having, like, you always feel pressure. At least I do, to deliver.
Well, real quick, the part where you hate about it, when you mean like deliver, do you mean like because of monetization and stuff?
No,
like
no,
that?
no. I'm talking about content. Okay, so you got to create content for Twitter, for Facebook. Well, Facebook's kind of for IG, for TikTok now, for OnlyFans. Regardless what you guys say about OnlyFans, you know what I mean? That's a huge platform.
Right.
And then there'll be another. You get what I'm saying?
I think it depends on the person, man. I think that like, maybe a lot of people who feel like they have to like be on all this, stuff. I think that's like, you're putting that added pressure on me, pressure on yourself. Cause me, I'm cool with Instagram, Twitter. Like I'm not messing with, I'm slowly like not even messing with Facebook. I just feel like if you get really good at one platform, you can make it happen.
But it's kind of like this, but not to go too long, but you do know that like, it's like, here's my analogy. It's like going to a club. All these different platforms are different clubs. A certain crowd will go to that club. Your platform is what again? Instagram, right? But then you have a totally different audience, hypothetically speaking, but it's also, a lot of it's fact that it's going to go to OnlyFans. Totally different audiences for different reasons. So that's the thing. It depends on what you want. You're trying to like reach everyone or just reach that specific.
Yeah, I feel like if people
I get what you're
like you
saying,
enough, like if people see you on YouTube and like, oh man, I don't have a Twitter. Oh,
Some people might not even find out about you though, unless you're.
I think if we're talking about, because the reason why you want to make content is obviously attention to make money. Like, let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Or just create a brand
for money. At the end of the day, it's about money. Let's keep it real. If you weren't trying to do all this, you wouldn't have any social media. You probably would just be like a hermit crab. That's why, I mean, as a musician, I don't care about none of this shit, but I know that I have fans that I need to like nurture and like build and feed. So I have to play the game. Yeah. So
if you want to be successful in any sort of art or anything like that, like you said, like branding,
you got to.
There is an element of, like you said, you're feeding your fans to grow that audience.
Right.
And
unless you're an actor.
Right.
Actors,
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. I want to get into acting, actually, acting modeling eventually.
Nice.
Because that'd be dope. Because I know a ton of actors who like are never on social media, but they're all on like It's just like
because people gravitate to them.
Exactly.
You
it's
don't need to
different
gravitate
because it's based. It's not because in social media, how like for example labels, they sign people based off like numbers mostly now. Like, oh man, it's cheaper to sign this guy who's got 300K instead of this guy who has $1,000 followers. He might be more talented, but this guy's easier to promote. But for acting, You don't need that. It's all talent when you go to these auditions.
Yeah,
it has
facts.
nothing to do with how many people follow you.
Who you know.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
right. That's a good one.
all F.
Yeah.
We can talk all day about who
Cool.
you know.
Word. All right, what round is this?
Huh?
This is 4.
Round 4 of Dumbass University.
Let's go.
Are you guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
So do you want? Nile won twice, and you won once.
He technically won twice. I would say 1.5, really, to be honest with
This
you.
dude
I wouldn't
loves
say technically.
1.5.
All right. So just a little bit of a recap, right? So there's 2 genres of questions: pop culture questions and hip hop questions.
Yeah, maybe tying some celebrity stuff. That's kind of all tied in. Did you?
You can't tell me what kind of questions.
Okay, fine.
That's
But I'm
right.
saying.
You see how high maintenance that is?
You know what? Do
you
me
don't
a
see
favor.
me doing that.
Put in questions that I know the answer to.
Because
all
he's
right?
playing to your strength. You know I have a problem remembering certain things. Like album titles, song names, all that
I
stuff.
try. Some of these are specific. Some of them are more generic, just to try to keep it fair.
Okay, let me just add one thing. If we know the answer, you gotta make a sound effect. It's gotta be woo.
No, can't do
Come
that.
on, man.
What did we do last time?
It's ding. It's always ding. Okay, so if we know the answer, first 1 to 3 wins, we go woo. Okay.
That's
woo,
weird,
woo.
man.
All right, how about this? Woody hoo. Yee.
There you go.
Okay, fine. Yee. Let's
Whatever. I'm still gonna win.
All right. So
go. So it's yee.
something. Whoever says something first.
Okay, ready.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna start off with kind of a local reference. All right. So because both of you guys aren't from here, so we'll give this a shot.
Originally.
But y'all live here for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm here for you.
Shout out to the Bay.
Question 1. What local Bay Area college hosted celebrities such as Tom Hanks and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Yee. Ready?
Okay. What's the answer?
SF State.
Any guess? You don't have to if he gets it wrong, you can just go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
San Mateo College.
San Jose State.
My alma mater, Chabot College in Hayward.
Yeah, that was
Shout
a
out to
really
Chabot.
hard one.
We wouldn't have guessed that.
If y'all were from.
That I know. That's
Oh,
true.
right.
Our
All right.
bad. Sorry.
Not your bad. All right, ready?
Okay.
Where did rapper Eminem grow up?
Yee.
Ooh, that was close.
Maybe we should rock, paper, scissors.
It might have to be rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
All right, 1 round. Ready?
At 3.
At 1, 2, 3, go.
Rock, paper. Oh, wait.
1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, you gotta do it at the same time though.
Okay.
All right.
Detroit.
Detroit.
8 Mile.
Ding, 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 ding.
Slim Shady. Marshall
go.
Mathers. Let's go, man.
Oh, God. Now, this guy.
And by the way, I'll just add that someone actually recently broke into his house,
Oh, okay. Good to know.
and he had a conversation with the person.
Yeah, with
said,
his,
"Why are you
his
breaking into my
9.
house?"
Just kidding.
Can I give you one more fun
with
fact
his
about Eminem?
shotgun.
What?
He has his own Starbucks in his mansion.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's the goals right there.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Anyway.
Anyway. All right, next question. What show was that Madonna and Britney Spears kissed? What show was that?
Show?
What show were they on where Madonna and Britney Spears kissed? Really? Neither of you know this. Britney Spears and Madonna kissed on stage. What show was that?
A show? Like what?
Like a
what
television
arena?
television show. Man, neither of you?
Yee. Is it like
It was
Disney?
I'll give you a clue. Well, you answered, so I can't give you the clue. It's not Disney. It's not Disney.
It goes to him.
It's so I'll.
Well,
yeah.
you can't give the clue.
I can't give you the clue now. All right. What television show did Britney Spears and Madonna kiss? This is a famous moment in television history.
Maybe you should be playing this game.
Famous show.
I'll give you a clue. It was them. They were performing music
Okay.
on this show, and they kissed on stage. All right, that's it. These guys don't get it.
Punked.
No, not Punked.
No, not Punked.
It was the MTV Music Awards.
Oh.
They both performed on the
I thought you
MTV
said-
Music Awards.
Okay. If you said like award show, it would have.
Right. That gave it away, though.
All right. Okay.
All right. So far, just Julian. Was that not a good question? I think
No,
that
it's
was
okay.
a good question.
Keep going. Keep going.
All right. Here's we'll get a little harder. As of today, who is currently holding the #1 spot on the Hip Hop Billboard 100?
Boop.
All right.
I knew. This.
Drake.
That was just a good guess, though, because he's usually on #1. Any guess?
That's
I'll give you a clue.
He was
It's a new song.
Well, you just gave He just answered.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you
It's
go.
for you then, bro.
That's for you. Sorry.
Say the question again. You said hip hop, right?
Who is currently #1 in the Billboard 100 hip hop charts.
Man, that's actually because I don't read the charts. Obviously.
If he gets it wrong, can I answer?
You already answered. If you don't know, you don't know. It's okay.
I think I know.
Well, you didn't answer.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think it was new. I thought it was like
it's a brand new song, which I was like, I debated on doing it because it's like a brand new song that I haven't even heard yet.
Brand new.
Brand new.
he's
That's
not
it?
gonna know.
This is a throwaway, but DaBaby.
No.
No. Let me guess real quick. I won't.
Okay.
I don't have to get the point. Is
Okay.
it Rowdy Rich?
No.
All right.
Travis Scott featuring Kid.
Oh, the Scots.
Yeah, the Scots.
Ah!
I never even
Damn it.
heard that song.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh no, it's
Is it good?
damn it! I heard the song too with Cuddy.
Yeah, Kid Cudi.
You know when you like pass through like news and stuff and you
man.
glaze through it. That's what happened. And I'm
All right.
not. I don't get the point, right?
No, you don't get the point. You didn't answer correctly. All right, you got.
There's a whole debate
Julian's
about
getting
it.
mad. Julian's getting
Oh
mad.
no, I didn't think.
All right.
Oh,
Next
great.
pop culture question. All right. What tropical island is Rihanna from?
She's from, dude. She's from. That's not my answer.
5,
Oh,
4, 3, 2.
She's
One.
from Bahamas.
No,
I know it's
close.
not.
I know.
What?
Barbados.
Barbados.
Start with a B.
Pawn to replay. Dun, 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 dun. That was her first hit song.
That was good. So that's 2.
For you radio people, that was a 10-second intro.
Good job. All right, 2.
God.
That was 2. You need to get this question right to be in the running. Okay.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
All right.
What show was Cardi B on before blowing up as a rapper?
Woo, 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 woo.
All right, that was loud.
Yeah, really loud.
What show?
Hip hop.
What?
The
That's his answer. Yeah.
no, the hip hop show. Come on, man.
Say it.
Yeah, that's not the name of the show.
You gonna give him a countdown?
Hold on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What's wrong with me?
0.
Nope, that's it.
Love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop. Nah. You're back in it.
Back in. Get the f out of here.
All right.
Think
We're
I'm
back.
becoming
We're back to the
senile.
pop culture. Tom Holland is famous for playing which superhero?
Bing.
Ooh, now.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I don't know why I picked that up. Oh man,
We're
that would've been
2 and
major
2.
L. Let's do it.
All right,
I
ready?
swear this is not playing. We're always like 2 and 2.
All right, ready? All right, this is the hip hop question, right? Okay. What country is The Weeknd from?
Bing.
Come on,
I got
man.
that. I
Come on,
said
man.
it faster.
Ask a different question.
so
then.
loud. No, that was Nile.
That's no way. It wasn't.
It was Nile. Sorry.
This is a giveaway.
What country is The Weeknd from?
He's from Canada.
He's from Iceland, motherfucker.
He's from Canada.
These questions are way too easy.
That's you. Congratulations.
Dude, did he really answer first?
He really did answer first. I heard him first.
Hey, do me a favor in the comments, play back, rewind back, and please comment below if we answered it, we made the sound effects on time, or Niall truly said it first. Because
Yeah. From my ears, he went first.
There was a small delay. You had to think about it for a millisecond.
no,
I already knew. As soon as you said what country, I already know.
comment below.
Comment below. That
Happy
was
Mother's
it.
Day to you and your moms, to your family, to everyone, especially your moms. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
And yeah, follow us, man. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all social media platforms, lessthanzeropod. And of course, hit that sub button. And anything else you want to say?
I hit my Cash App.
Yeah, there we
As
go.
well.
Hit his Cash App, man.
Cash out.
Thank you.
Let's go. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.